I am born and grow. I'm a picnic, I'm a last baby. I'm sorry, I'm killing this man here, so.
Welcome. If you're new via here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we'll be discussing today: 75-year-old man found dead in Gully, man killed in Mountain View gun attack, man caught after robbing taxi driver, and more. There have been 935 murders in Jamaica since the start of the year. That is running significantly ahead of the figure for the corresponding period last year, when there was 852 killings. According to data, illegal guns featured in 796 murders, up from 702 last year. There was 18 children were among those killed. There was also 72 fatal police shootings, a 70% increase over the last year figure. The police have seized 457 illegal guns so far since the start of the year. These include 33 rifles, 10 submachine guns, 338 pistols, and 48 revolvers. The police also seized 6,366 rounds of ammunition. The St. Catherine North Police have identified 4 suspects in connection with Monday's murder of a 15-year-old boy in Jones Avenue, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Kevin Mackenzie, a student of Blackland, Jones Avenue, was shot and chopped. The teenager was disposing garbage about 7:30 a.m. when he was killed. Deputy Superintendent Edwards told our news team that the teenager was killed in reprisal for a murder of 23-year-old Karaki Wander in the community of Shelter, Rockfort on Sunday night. The security force conducted an operation in Spanish Town on Tuesday following a flare-up of violence in the area. Deputy Superintendent Edwards, who led the operation, said a number of suspects, including 2 top-tier members of the Spanish Town now-based Klansman gang, were detained. The 2 men were held in Quarry. Edwards also disclosed that rounds of ammunition for high-powered rifle were seized at the home of one of the suspects. He said that the operations was in response to a gang violence in Shelter Rock, Lakers Spin, Quarry Hill, and Jones Avenue. The security forces are keeping a close watch on sections of Mountain View in St. Andrew after a man was killed in the community on Tuesday morning. He has been identified as 34-year-old Andre Chambers, a resident of Mountain View. Mr. Chambers was at home about 7:30 a.m. when men entered and shot him several times. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. So viewers and subscribers, it has been said that 2 other persons were shot and injured in this incident, including a 15-year-old boy. Further reports suggested that they were playing a game of domino when they were attacked.
I was in my home, in my house, eating my dinner when I hear the barrage of gunshot, and I run out, run round by the church and go up big yard. And some people tell me, say your son gets shot, and I run up Mountain View, but see him sitting down on the roadside bleeding out.
It was also said that a man was killed in another section of Mountain View.
I am born. I'm not going for now, you know, come so. I am born and grow. I'm a picnic, I'm a last baby. I'm a last baby. Last brush belly. You see it? I told you, my very mother. Told you, we very mother. No, me alone, we very mother. I'm sorry, I'm killing this man here, so. I'm going to kill this man here, so.
The Clarendon police are investigating a suspected death of misadventure that occurred in Longwood District in the parish on Monday, August 30. Dead is 75-year-old Leon Cole, a businessman of above-mentioned community. Reports are that Cole was at home when he went outside to close a window about 7 p.m. When family members noticed that he did not return inside, they went in search of him. His body was found in a gully that runs at the back of his house. He was taken to the hospital by residents where he was pronounced dead. 20-year-old Mark Easy of Bustamante Highway in Clarendon has been charged with robbery following a recent incident on Pierce Avenue in the parish. Reports from the Maypen police are that about 10 a.m., the complainant, a taxi operator, was at a taxi stand when 4 persons, 3 men and a woman aboard his vehicle. Along the journey, the men reportedly forced the female from the vehicle, then placed a gun at the now complainant's head. It is alleged that Easy then took control of the vehicle, but while driving along Percy Avenue, there was a tussle between the taxi operator and the robbers, resulting in the vehicle crashing into a building. The now complainant managed to escape from them, then report the matter to the police. Easy was found unconscious inside the vehicle by residents of the community who took him to the hospital. He was placed under police guard and later charged after being pointed out as one of the alleged robbers. His court date has not yet been finalized by the police. The search for the other men continues, the police advised. Youngsters, this should be a next reason why we don't leave badness alone. Him and him friend them went on a mission, it got left, the vehicle crash, and you see what them do? Them run we left him. Them left him in the vehicle for take all of the blame. Then honestly say it never worth it from the beginning. All of them will call themselves uno Dan, uno boss, uno friend. Them not really love uno. Them just a tell uno that because them want uno for do what them want uno for do. And think they are with you. Them not really with you. Don't be fooled. Uno must listen and learn off of other people's mistakes, other people's experience. And everything uno for try for go through by uno self for learn. Sometime uno gonna learn the hard way. So uno left uno trouble uno.
We have a whole series of landslides partially blocking the road, completely blocking the road. We've lost a lot of pieces of road that are broken away. Let's just start with Thompson Town to begin with. The Blackwoods Road over here has about half of the road has collapsed, and that is a very serious problem. The water pipe is now at risk and so forth, so we have to be cognizant of that. Going further up from Thompson Town now into Victoria, Gloucester before Victoria, we still have that huge breakaway that we had from the storm and stuff back in October last year. That is in the process of being designed and bid so that we can get that repaired as well. But that is still there. We lost some of that as well. A little more of it disappeared. So if we go up again, up right in the Sunbury area, we have about 2 landslides blocking us going through from Victoria into Sunbury up into Belcarriage, Sheffield into Belcarriage. And then we have countless problems over on the Spalding to K Valley Road. We have like about 6 or 8 complete blockages. With the road is being torn up. We have blockages between Tweedside going over to Alston. We have blockages top Alston going up from Budmouth and up to Silent Hill. We have 2 blockages in Silent Hill and Gavin Hill. We have multiple blockages over in Moravia coming down to Waller's Run. And when we get into Frankfield, the 9 Turns Road was blocked in 2 locations. We have a whole lot of problems. We have Grantham main road coming between Spalding and Frankfield. The whole Grantham main road there was just a riverbed. The river just took the main road, and that was clean almost. So I could go on with quite a lot more, but we are in serious problems when it comes to our road network.